Welcome back to Cigar Exploration Headquarters. Today we are going to explore this NUB Habano. This is a 6x64 torpedo. So I've tried a bunch of these nubs. I tried the Cameroon, the Connecticut, and the Maduro. I've also been talking about these NUB nubs. So these are much smaller. There's the other one, Cameroon and the Connecticut. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but this guy is much bigger, much thicker. So 64 gauge is a little obnoxious, but because it's a torpedo like this, we can clip the end of this off. And it's going to be so ridiculous in our mouth. So here we go. Do that with our V cutter here, our lighter / V cutter. Oh, that's a stiff end on there. All right, come on out of there. Come on out. Come on. It's really stuck in there. There it is. There's that cut. It smells like leather, tobacco. Also got a bourbon pairing to go with it today. Draw feels pretty solid. Cold draw, I'm just getting like hay and grass. All right, let's get it toasted up. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys smoking today? I haven't been able to make a video for a little while, so I was excited to get out here today. Never smoked a Habano before. Smells sweet and leathery. This is supposedly the strongest offering from the NUB as well. We're gonna find out in just a second here. It smells really good. Get it nice and toasted up. I'm gonna give a shout out to my nephew Ryder. I know he's been watching my videos lately. Just want to say what's up, buddy. Thanks for your support. All right. There we go. Just pepper and chocolate. That's what I'm getting. Just pepper and chocolate. Oh, that's so smooth though. For being their strongest offering, that's such a smooth cigar. Great draw too. Almost perfect, I'd say. Just right down the middle of the road, not too open, not closed at all. These torpedoes have made me nervous. I've had some bad experiences with them. I've had a couple bad experiences with these nubs being a little tight towards the head like this, you know, in this area here, but this one feels great. Oh, wow. Yeah. Like almost like a cayenne pepper, more so than a black pepper. Like spicy, but in a sweet kind of way. Yeah, and then the retro, you just get more of that, even more of that sweet spice. Ooh, it's strong. Wow, that thing's strong. Ooh. I remember the Maduro being really strong, but it was also really cold when I smoked the Maduro. I was struggling out here, smoking the NUB Maduro. Today I've got the wind, but not so much cold. So I had a subscriber comment too that the nubs are inconsistent. He thought they were a good cigar, but that inconsistency kind of turned him off from them. At first, when he commented that, I hadn't experienced that, but then from dealing with these nude nubs, which are basically like a discounted version of these, I did have a couple of those that were inconsistent. I had one of these Connecticut's that was just like so strong, it was almost not enjoyable. It just wasn't a typical Connecticut sort of profile. And then one of these Cameroons, this is a Cameroon, the other one was the Connecticut, just burned extremely uneven, like something was wrong inside of it. You know, and then I've made videos on these actual, you know, official nubs, and had a little bit of trouble with a couple of those as well. So I think if you can get these at a discounted price, this one was about $5. These I got for $2 each. So I think if you can get them for between 5 and 2 and 5, I think you're all right paying that. I don't know that you want to spend $9 or $10 on one of these cigars. I just feel like there's a lot better options out there, you know, for an inexpensive cigar. You know, a $10 cigar that you could get. A Perdomo Lot 23, even a Gurkha, something like that would be a little bit of a better value for you than these at that price. I'm not gonna lie though, this thing's good. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't good. All right, let's get that whiskey. Show you guys that whiskey. I've never had this before. This is the Green River Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's 90 proof. It's got a really cool looking bottle. I'll show you the bottom of it in just a second. You can pause the video if you want to read about it. But this bottle's neat. It's got like the horseshoe on the bottom of it stamped into the glass. You can see the angle of it there. It's got a really neat bottle. Yeah, there isn't much more of a sturdy bottom of a bottle than that. And it's not going to fall over. Pretty cool. So I took the saran wrap, plastic wrap off the top of it because I told you before I don't like to fight with that out here, but let's get it opened up. That's a pretty good cork pull. This is a $35 bottle in my Pennsylvania liquor store. I got it on sale for $32. It's got a pretty cool looking, there's the Green River. It says whiskey without regrets. It's got a real cork. It smells interesting. Kind of smells a little like tobacco. Obviously you're getting that typical sweet caramel, but not so much vanilla. Like more like leather or tobacco. Let's get in a glass here, see what we got. Yeah, it has it has a very unique on the nose. It's very different. Yeah, never had that before, never tried it out. Been wanting to get the wheated version of this. This is their, bourbon sour mash whiskey. Been wanting to get the wheated one. My liquor store doesn't carry it. They only carry this one. So I thought, what the heck, I'll just try this one first, eventually get to the wheated one. Maybe a special order too. If they have this Green River, you might be able to order the wheated one. Wow, this nub, this one's good. It's got just really great construction, and which is, if you've been watching my channel, that's one of the things that I care about the most, is the way the cigar is actually physically constructed. It's got that really good smell too. The foot end or the lid end smells really good. Like if you enjoy the smell of a cigar, but you're not a big fan of smoking one, or either way, even if you do like smoking it, but you like the smell, this would be a good one to just hang around while somebody's smoking it. If you're hanging out by a fire, maybe. This one smells really good. It's got a nice smooth wrapper, nice smooth leaf here. Feels good when you put it in your mouth. Yeah, this is one of those cigars I'm going to be sad when it's gone. So I mentioned it's not freezing out here, but it's also not real warm. So I better get some of this on my palate before it gets too cold in the glass here. I don't know. That's got a really unique. Just can't really put my finger on exactly what that is. I didn't look into this. I don't know what this. You know, I didn't check in to see what the profiles on this should be. You know, it says it's back in its original home of Owensboro, Kentucky, non-chill filtered. Like I said, really cool bottle. I'm assuming Owensboro, Kentucky is known for horses. It's got a horseshoe on the bottle. All right, let's try it. Wow, it's really viscous. It's really got a nice thickness to it. Coats the palate nice. Getting like red fruit. I want to go right to plum. I'm not sure if that's a plum. Wow. Yeah. It really turned into like a plummy butterscotch bomb in my mouth. Yeah, that's good. For 32, 35, I'd say that's a buy. Obviously goes really good with this cigar. I don't know what wouldn't go good with this cigar. Yeah, the cigar is really good. Let's try this again. Yeah, I can just, best way to describe that is just a nice fruit on the end of that. It's pretty smooth. It's definitely viscous. Yeah, I'd say definitely try this if you haven't tried it. I think this is a newer addition to my liquor store. I don't think they always carried this. I don't remember seeing this in the beginning of my bourbon journey, my whiskey journey. This seems pretty new to me. I heard of it. I've seen people, I've seen videos online, people drinking this. That's how I found out about the weeded version of it, but never saw it until recently. A couple weeks ago, I picked this up. Yeah, I'd say go for it. Give it a try. Yeah, and if you could get this for $5 with this quality on it, I'd say, you know, for a quick 30-minute smoke, something like that, this thing's great. Torpedoes, though, sometimes they make me nervous. Well, not sometimes, they make me nervous all the time. Just gets tight at that end a lot of the times. Just really don't want to fight with a cigar. I'd rather just be able to enjoy it. Real spicy though. A lot of that sweet pepper. You got to like a strong cigar. I'd say this thing is medium to full bodied, maybe closer to full. But yeah, it's definitely good. It's burning nice. I really enjoy the V cuts on the torpedo. And you know that from watching my videos if you've been watching them. And you know, these are good, quick weeknight smokes for me. These nude nubs, you know, this is a lot. This is a 3 by I think 54. And if I'm not mistaken, this other one is a 3.5 by 54. no, they're about the same size. I think they're the same size. Oh, Glory's gonna blow away back there. Wow, really enjoy this. Yeah, that's really good. That reminds me of like a 1787, but has a different flavor, but the mouthfeel feels like 1787. 1787 whiskey. Nice. Yeah, they go really good together too. Leave me a comment. Let me know what nubs you've had, your experiences with them, if you recommend them to people. Let me know if you've had that Green River, if you had any of it. I think there's 4 different kinds. I'm not sure. I know they have a rye and then they have the wheated, and I'm not sure what the 4th one is. It's probably, my guess would be a cask strength, considering this is a 90 proof. Let me know what you've had, your experience with them. Yeah, this thing's good. Strong, real strong, but good. Let's take the cigar band off. Comes right off. These are real plain Jane cigar bands. Nothing fancy about these guys at all. Says a little nub on the end there. If you got a good cigar, I guess you don't need a good cigar, fancy cigar band, right? Not necessary. Real strong on the back of my tongue and throat. Yeah, I definitely agree that this is the strongest nub. Nothing weak about that at all. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you guys in the next video.